Morena Yogis, and welcome to Asana with Jess, our 7-day morning yoga challenge. Flowing through these 7 chakras, starting with the crown and ending at the root. Each 10 to 15 minute class will target each chakra. These classes are suitable from beginner to advanced with modifications for everyone. Roll out your mat and get ready to start your day right. Good morning and welcome to Asana with Jess, day 7 of our morning yoga challenge. Starting in a kneeling position, toes tucked under for a toe stretch. Intertwining the hands behind you, pulling the shoulders away from the ears for our hero pose. Today's class focuses on the root chakra, the last class of our morning series. Untucking your toes now, placing your sit bones on your heels, lengthen the right leg out in front of you, flexing the toes and keeping the left knee bent. Slowly bend towards that right leg for a one-legged seated forward fold. Taking one more breath here. Bringing the right foot back in, coming into that kneeling position, and this time extending the left leg, flexing the toes and bending towards it. This one-legged forward bend increases the focus on the hamstrings and calf muscles of one leg only, intensifying the stretch. Taking one more breath here. When you are ready, bring both legs out in front of you. Make sure there's enough room behind you and lower yourself onto your back. Palms facing down and feet placed just in front of the fingertips. Inhale, and on the exhale, lift the hips off the mat for our hip bridge, trying to make a straight line from knees to shoulders. Trying not to hyperextend. To deepen this stretch, you can bring your hands to your hips, pushing the hips up a little bit further without overextending. Slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, release your hips to the mat. Let the knees fall out wide, bringing the soles of your feet together. Slowly walk your torso up and hold onto the toes for our bound angle pose, trying to maintain a straight back and pulling the shoulders away from the ears. Taking a few slow breaths here. Release the hands, placing them on the mat, stepping back into a plank position, pushing back into downward dog, and taking 4 steps to your hands. Taking care to bend from the hips and not the back. When you are ready, slowly roll yourself up to standing and moving into our tree pose. Planting the right foot down, lifting the left foot and placing this below the knee or above the knee. Hands at heart center. Concentrating on a spot on the floor to improve your focus. A few more breaths here. And releasing the left foot to the mat, pedaling the feet out and moving on to the other side. Planting the left foot down, lifting the right foot either below the knee or above the knee, and bringing your hands to heart center for our tree pose. On the other side this time. It is okay to maintain a micro bend in the left knee. And release the right leg to the mat. Step the feet out at hip width distance apart, toes pointing out slightly, lowering your hips down into a squat, bringing the hands above the head for our chair pose, and sinking right down into your yoga squat, using your elbows to press the knees apart, and lifting the hips up for a forward fold. And squatting down, yoga squat. Lifting up, forward fold. Lowering down, yoga squat. Repeating this once more here. Yoga squat, and step one foot back at a time into plank. Taking your chaturanga and coming into upward facing dog, taking a moment here to embrace this pose. Drawing your hips down towards the mat and lifting your chest. Inhale, and on the exhale, push the hips back into a child's pose, bringing the hands out in front of you. Taking a moment here in this restorative pose, relaxing the body fully, and making sure to distribute your weight evenly across all fingertips. Pressing the shoulders away from the ears, deepening the stretch in the upper arms and back. Move your hands to the heels of your feet and roll on to the top of your head, using your hands to pull your shoulders away from each other for our rabbit pose. A few more breaths here. And lower your hips back down, coming onto your forehead in the child's pose. Slowly lift yourself up, meeting in the middle of your mat in a kneeling position. Draw a deep inhale in through the nose and a cleansing exhale out through the mouth. Bring your hands to Anjali Mudra, heart center. Take a moment to thank your body and your mind for completing 7 days of morning yoga. Sending you love and light. Namaste.